If you're a true racing fan, you might want to sit down for this one. Because what was just announced about Shane van Gisbergen ahead of the EchoPark Automotive Grand Prix at Circuit of the Americas has left fans stunned and, honestly, a little heartbroken. But before we break it all down, make sure you hit that subscribe button right now. If you love raw, real, and fast NASCAR updates without the fluff, this is your home. We cover the stories others hesitate to touch. Now let's talk about what just happened. For weeks, fans were building serious hype around SVG's return to COTA. And why wouldn't they? This is the track where he shocked the entire NASCAR world. When he made his debut in the Cup Series, nobody knew exactly what to expect. Sure, he was a superstar in supercars, but NASCAR is a different beast. Then he went out and did the unthinkable. He didn't just compete. He dominated. He controlled the race, handled the pressure, and crossed the finish line ahead of some of the biggest names in stock car racing. That moment instantly changed his career trajectory and turned him into one of the most exciting crossover drivers in modern racing history. COTA became more than just a road course. It became his statement track, which is why this latest update feels so heavy. According to team sources and insider chatter, unexpected challenges have surfaced ahead of this year's COTA race. Whether it's technical adjustments, team strategy shifts, or performance-related concerns, one thing is clear. This weekend will not look the way fans originally imagined. Expectations were sky-high. Many believed this would be another signature moment. Another chance to prove that his debut win wasn't a fluke. Another opportunity to silence doubters who still question whether his road course dominance can consistently translate into NASCAR success. But racing rarely follows a fairy tale script. COTA is evolving. The competition is adapting. Teams have studied his previous performance extensively. They've dissected telemetry, braking zones, throttle control, and race strategy from that unforgettable debut. No one will be caught off guard this time. And that changes everything. There's also the pressure factor. The first time he raced at COTA, he had nothing to lose. Now, all eyes are on him. Fans expect magic. Media expects fireworks. Rivals expect aggression. That's a completely different psychological battlefield. And in NASCAR, momentum is fragile. Let's not forget the broader landscape of the Cup Series right now. The field is tighter than ever. Road course specialists have stepped up their game. Teams have refined setups specifically for tracks like Circuit of the Americas. The element of surprise that worked in his favor before may not exist this time around. Does that mean he's out? Absolutely not. But it does mean this race could be one of the toughest mental tests of his NASCAR journey so far. Some insiders suggest that adjustments to the car setup have forced last-minute recalculations. Others hint that the team is approaching this race more conservatively than fans expected. That alone has sparked speculation across the garage. Why the caution? Is there something we don't know yet? Or is this simply smart strategy in a sport where overconfidence can cost everything? Let's be honest. Fans weren't expecting this kind of narrative heading into COTA week. Most thought we'd be talking about pole position predictions, bold overtakes, and another masterclass performance. Instead, we're talking about uncertainty. And uncertainty creates drama. But here's what makes Shane van Gisbergen different from most drivers stepping into unfamiliar territory: adaptability. In supercars, he built a reputation not just for speed, but for precision under pressure. He thrives when conditions get unpredictable. Rain, tire wear, strategy gambles. Those moments often bring out his best driving. COTA is technical. Elevation changes. Blind corners. High-speed sections flowing into tight braking zones. It's a track that rewards discipline and punishes even the smallest miscalculation. That suits his style. So while the news may feel disappointing or concerning on the surface, there's another way to look at it. This could be the moment that defines his long-term NASCAR identity. Was the debut victory the peak? Or was it just chapter one? Because true greatness isn't proven when everything goes perfectly. It's proven when expectations shift, pressure mounts, and obstacles appear without warning. And that's exactly where we are right now. Fans across social media are divided. Some believe he'll shock the field again. Others think the competition has finally closed the gap. Analysts are cautious. Former drivers are curious. Team insiders are tight-lipped. which only fuels the suspense. If there's one thing we know about racing at Circuit of the Americas, it's that anything can happen. A late caution, a bold pit strategy call, a perfectly timed restart. One split-second decision can flip the entire outcome. And Shane van Gisbergen knows how to seize moments. Remember, when he first arrived in NASCAR, many labeled him as a road course specialist experimenting in stock cars. Now, he's viewed as a legitimate contender whenever the schedule turns left and right. That evolution didn't happen by accident. It happened because he embraces challenges. So yes, this latest announcement may have surprised fans. It may have shifted expectations. It may have introduced doubts heading into one of the most anticipated races of the season. But sometimes, doubt is the spark that ignites the greatest performances. COTA won't be easy. Nothing about this weekend will be predictable. And that's exactly why you cannot miss it. Will he overcome the pressure? Will strategy play a decisive role? Or will this mark a turning point that reshapes the narrative of his NASCAR journey? Drop your prediction in the comments right now. Do you think Shane van Gisbergen conquers COTA again? Or does the field finally catch up? And if you want the fastest race reactions, behind-the-scenes breakdowns, and honest NASCAR updates the moment they happen, make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications. Because when the green flag drops at Circuit of the Americas, history might be written again.